Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another video here in my channel. In this video, we're going to be going over the great game, preseason game that we saw, LA Galaxy versus St. Louis City. My, what a game this is. I definitely had high expectations, and my expectations were met. A lot of improvements for St. Louis City defensively, passing, set pieces, the whole nine. I could not be more proud of these guys. So all of my opinions and all of my bases and all of my arguments and discussions are going to be solely based off of what the performance I saw here in this game was. I was watching it on the app, on the streaming, YouTube, where it took me, and I will link it down below in the description if you'd like to watch it yourself. This is a very great game. We did win this game 2-1, so definitely happy on that. We're playing LAFC today, actually at 4 o'clock my time, so about an hour after this video is uploaded. I should be watching the next game and hopefully break it down a little bit for you guys. So during the two halves, we started our first squad and then our second squad. We had a little bit of mix-up of both. Jackson, Nerwinski, Hebert being in the second squad, and then, of course, your first squad, you had, I don't know where, but for some reason I just can't find the lineups for both squads during the games. So I'm doing my best here with the newer signings. So for the first squad, we had Adeniran, Durkin, Parker, Klaus, Yarrow, Markanik, Pompeo, Vasilev, Totlin, Ostrak. So those were our guys, and then obviously Berkey. Those were our first squad, and then our second squad coming off, we had Jackson, Nerwinski, Hebert, Glover, Kijima, McSorley. We had Lunt as our goalkeeper. We had Thorson come in the game too, and then we had Wenzel, Blom, and Watts on that side of the field. So it was nice to see everybody take in some time, get some playing time, and show what they have to offer for St. Louis City. All they've been working for this offseason, all that they've been trying to grind and come back and take this season by the balls, you know, come in storming in. There's a couple of errors, but these are the games to do these errors, fill in the holes that we need, find out what's up. And yeah, let's get to this brief explanation. So first thing I saw was Thomas Ostrak, man. First thing I saw was Ostrak. His positioning was great, his passing was great, his awareness was great, and just everything. Honestly, a lot of what he's done, I've seen, was very, very awesome. Like, he was doing such a good job, and that's the guy who caught my eye mostly because I wasn't expecting much this game, but you know, I was impressed, and I'm impressed with all the boys, but, you know, Ostrak was coming in and definitely did what he had to do and complete the business. So, Durkin and Totlin, definitely an asset to the game. They're definitely an asset to us. Their level of play, Durkin scoring a goal, actually. The first goal of the game was Durkin, and what a goal that was. Totlin doing really, really good with his passing. And just overall, just, you know, hammering it in. Our spacing is pretty decent. Our positioning as a team was really, really well. We were doing some set pieces, and you could visibly tell that, you know, we were improving ever so slightly and a force to be reckoned with, if you will. There was errors going around. You know, sometimes we got some bad touches. Sometimes we went ahead and gave the possession up to the other team. But I think another one of my favorite things that I saw this game was the smart strategical foul plays that we've done. There was a couple of times where LA Galaxy transitioned really well, and somebody recognized that in an instant and put an immediate stop to that transition. Very high IQ plays there. Ostrak was one of them. I know either Kijima or McSorley, I forgot who it was on the second. The second half, they also did that too, and I'm like, wow, this is definitely something. So a lot of fouls, a lot of physical play. Our defense is just immensely improved. We've done a good amount of defense. There's times where they, you know, kind of used experience and passed us, but regardless, we managed to recognize our faults, our mistakes, and I think we're definitely going to apply all the solutions, hopefully, in this next upcoming game against LAFC. So as the second half rolls around here, you could definitely see the newer individuals coming into play, and they actually did. They put up a good show. I was not expecting them to come out as they did. A lot of physical play, a lot of fouls and such, and good movement, good ball movement overall. So it was nice to see that these guys are coming here full force and taking advantage of the opportunity of being signed to St. Louis City. Very much so, big potential coming here. These new guys. I'm not gonna name any of them yet because I don't want to jinx the flow, the level of play. So I'm kind of just gonna leave it up in the air until I can talk a little more shit, because I like to do that. I like to make sure that my team's on top at all times. Other than that, though, we got that last-minute Thorson score. Beautiful pass by Jackson to complete that score by Thorson there, last-minute type of situation. Jackson was looking amazing out there. He recently was playing and debuted for the U.S. men's national team, and he has been my number one. I honestly think Jackson has always been my favorite. That was the first ever St. Louis City jersey I ever purchased. With his name on it, Jackson, number 25. I'm trying to get that signed by him. Maybe one day we'll get that. But right now, I gotta actually go to one of the games, which I'm actually I have a couple tickets for. Tickets for CONCACAF, the first game here, and then we have tickets for Real Salt Lake. So I'm definitely gonna upload that too. And just an exciting first game overall. It's very nice to be back into the swing of things. Very emotional. We have such a passion for this club. All the St. Louis City fans can tell you that, this club represents us as, the St. Louligans, St. Lucians, St. Louisans, or however you want to call us. But this is a big deal, and the fact that we're playing like this already, taking off the Storm 2-1, it means a lot. And, and we're definitely going to show this next upcoming season, what we're all about.